Hi YouTube, say hi.
Hi.
Today I'm going to be washing and styling my girls' hair. They have mixed textured hair curls all over the place. So I'm going to be styling it and washing it and showing you how I maintain it. So stay tuned. This is Belle. She just had her hair washed and it's soaking wet. And so the first thing we do is we get this conditioner, Hello Hydration, and I've already put some in her hair, but this is what I use for my girl's hair. It is Hello Hydration Herbal Essences Conditioner, and I don't wash it out. I leave it in until the next wash, but this helps with detangling and helping her hair not hurt while I'm combing it and detangling it, and it keeps it smooth and keeps it less frizzy. So I'm going to put more, and I just smooth it all in. I just smooth it all in at first. Okay, so once you have all your conditioner all throughout the hair, you just rub it in. Then you start detangling. I like to separate her hair into two. She has really long, loose, textured hair curls. So I'm going to separate it into two. If your child's hair is a little more curly and coarse, then you can separate it into 4 sections that way, and that'll make detangling easier as well. So for detangling, I have a lot of tools. I have a wide tooth comb and the tangle teaser, and I also have this coarse brush. And I start out with the brush just because it helps me kind of smooth the hair first and kind of see where it's tangling. And then I go in with the tangle teaser from the root and kind of smooth that way. And this is here, what I'm doing is just seeing where all the tangles are. And then I try to get all the tangles off the scalp, kind of, into the bottom. If you can turn this way so you can see what I'm doing. Off the scalp and into the bottom. So now all her tangles are down here because I smoothed it down. And then I put a hairband around it. And the hairband is so she doesn't feel when I'm really combing through those tangles. She won't feel it pull as much. So I do that, and the hair is soaking wet still. I take my tangle teaser and I start at the bottom. I take my tangle teaser and I start at the bottom of all those tangles and curls, and I smooth that bottom out, and then I go a little higher up on the hair until those tangles are smoothed out. And it helps so much that this hair is so wet like this, because if it was dry I would not be able to. So I'm switching to the comb now because the tangle teaser wasn't cutting it with some of these tangles. So that's what I do. I kind of go back and forth. And so now I'm using the comb, and the comb is really getting those tangles out. And she's not feeling it nearly as much as she would if this hair was dry or if I didn't have that hairband on there. She can be a little tenderhead, can't you?
Yes.
Do you cry sometimes?
Yes.
But that's okay. I try not to make it hurt too bad. The worst is when they've been swimming and the hair just tangles up so much. So I've gotten through this ponytail. Kind of scoot more this way. so they can see. I've gotten through this ponytail here, and it's all smoothed out. Let me let the hairband out now so you can see how smooth it's gotten. It's virtually tangle free. There might be a little bit of tangle in there, but it's virtually tangle free now. And now it's pretty much painless to her, and that's what I aim for each time. Okay, so I'm going to do the other side and then we'll come back. Detangled both sides, and now I'm going to style Brielle's hair. Today I'm just going to give her 2 ponytails and 1 ponytail on each side. Just something quick because we have somewhere to be later on today, a little later today. I don't have a lot of time to spend on her hair. Sometimes I do extravagant hairstyles, but today I don't have time. So I'm dividing her hair down the middle, simple enough, and I'm just gonna take it in smooth, and then I grab my coarse brush here and then smooth it that way. And that conditioner that's in there just really helps it to be really smooth. And the fact that it's so wet still. And then you take your hairband. I like the ouchless ones because it doesn't snag the hair and break it, make it break off. It hurts the child really bad when that stuff happens. And then I'm just gonna twist it, and it's still got a lot of conditioner in it, and that's okay that it's seeping through and you can see the conditioner. It's okay because once it starts drying, it will you won't be able to see it so bad. And then you just secure the ends. So here, turn so they can see this. Take the other side. And smooth. I like this brush because it really smooths the hair. I don't remember where I got it. Walmart or Sally's. One of those. Most likely Sally's because they're good about having the different textured brushes. Sally's Beauty Supply. Take your other hairband. And it's already detangled, so I don't have to do much combing now. I'm just twisting the hair around itself. Just taking the twisting. 2 strands and twist. 2 strands and twist. And that's it. It's all done. And this style will probably last throughout the rest of the day, and in the morning I will have to just refresh it and brush it and maybe retwist it. What I do in the morning is wet it with a spray bottle of water. This is just an old detangler spray, but it was emptied, an empty bottle, so I put water in it, and then I just spray it in the morning, spray it down, and then rebrush it and twist it, and then she's good to go. It won't take a lot of detangling because we've already spent so much time on that. So it's going to be detangled the next day. And if you want to put rubber bands on the ends of the hair, you can. Okay, thank you, Brielle. Brian, I just wanted you to see the texture of her hair. before I start styling it, but I'm going to go wash it and come back. And Mariah's hair has been washed and detangled, so now I'm going to style it. Turn around so they can see how your hair looks now. This is after the conditioner has been added to it and it's nice and smooth and not frizzy anymore. And the conditioner really takes away a lot of that frizz. So I'm just going to give her a ponytail. So I have some tips for this type of hair. First of all, when you're washing your hair, your child's hair or your hair, when you're washing the hair, don't jumble it up into a big ball and get it all soapy. When you wash, you want to put the shampoo on the scalp and work it in, and then when you're rinsing it out, the shampoo will fall down the hair shaft and cleanse it that way. You don't need to bring the bottom of the hair up to the top and work it all in, because that creates a lot of tangles unnecessarily that you're going to have to detangle afterwards. So to prevent all that unnecessary tangles, just put the shampoo on the scalp and rinse it through. What are some of the other tips I have? Okay, yeah. Another tip is keeping the hair braided during the week, so that will prevent tangles. If you have the hair loose every day or loose even just once, that'll create a lot of frizz, a lot of tangles, and that's something you're going to have to deal with later in detangling. So I try to keep my girls' hair braided or twisted up all week so that I don't have to deal with all the detangling, because I don't have time for that. I want to deal with as much, as the least amount of tangles as I can. So I'm going to braid her hair because Mariah's hair is really long and it tends to tangle easily. So I'm going to braid her ponytail. And if you see my kids throughout the week, you'll usually see some type of braid in their hair. During the weekend, church and stuff like that, I'll let them wear their hair down and I'll just deal with the tangles just because. Another tip is keeping your child's hair trimmed. I trim my kids' hair every few months. I don't know, every 3 months or so, because it keeps away the tangles as well. A good trim, an inch or so or two, will keep the tangles away. Okay, you're all done. Alright, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch up to you later. Bye.